Madden holiday is here and we will play all night. Calling sick and sound sincere, in tackles will delight. The fridge is packed with drink and meat, the taste of victory sure is sweet.
So yeah, this is the Super Bowl 57 preview video, and obviously since we're only covering one game, we're going to have to pad things out a little bit in order to please the algorithm. All praise and glory to the algorithm. Anyway, the AFC and NFC Conference Championship games went as predicted, didn't they? I mean, guess I couldn't have seen the 49ers being reduced to their fifth-string quarterback, which was also their third-string quarterback. But yeah, I guess that's how that played out, and it turned into a blowout, kind of like how I suspected. And then, of course, the AFC Championship game, which, that had some controversy in it with the weird officiating calls that happened on a few occasions. And, I mean, at the end of the day, at least we didn't have to endure those cockamamie new overtime rules. Seriously, if you want the games to go past one possession in overtime, how about the other team actually play defense and not let the team go down and score right after winning the kickoff? And don't worry, we're still going to have the old-timey commercials for you to enjoy. I mean, pretty sure that's why most of you all are watching. So, again, they'll be right up right after this, and then we'll have the formal game preview. Then, after that, we're going to have a discussion a little bit on what the future holds. I mean, obviously, I won't be doing weekly Madden videos anymore since the season's over, but yeah, there still might be some other content to come up here that might be a bit new. So, again, we'll see how that plays out. All right, let's get to the game.
These are the tools of the boggle addict. The pencil, the pad, the timer, the game. Boggle addicts look like you and me. Ordinary people. They could be your neighbors, but they are different. They will stop at nothing to get their hands on this insidious game. It could happen to you. Remember, there is no known cure for boggle.
Paid for by Parker Brothers, makers of Boggle and Big Boggle, the fun addictions.
Wake up, campers. Time for breakfast.
Got it, Mom.
You can't have cookies for breakfast.
But you can have Cookie Crisp. You can have that crunchy cookie taste with lots of chocolatey chips.
Hey, it looks like little chocolate chip cookies.
That stay crispy in milk.
It's part of a complete breakfast. So just remember this. You can have Cookie Crisp.
You can get 4 Superstar baseball cards free in specially marked boxes of Donkey Kong Jr., and Cookie Crisp cereals. 33 cards in all.
Thursday.
I've never seen Mom so mad at Homer before.
Move over, Tom and Roseanne.
Get out!
Homer and Marge are breaking up.
Honey, the door blew shut.
Is Homer gone forever?
Admit it. You're happier without Homer.
Well, the house is a lot less sticky.
It's the episode you thought you'd never see.
Good news, Lisa. I don't need your mother anymore.
Don't miss The Simpsons season finale, part of a full hour Thursday at 8, 7 Central.
Okay, so here is the official game preview section, take 2, because I recorded it and then stupidly forgot to actually export the file. So here we go again. Anyway, Super Bowl 57 is here. You've got Andy Reid going up against his old team, even though really that connection was kind of severed like more than a decade or so ago. But still, I mean, Coach Sirianni of the Eagles is part of the Andy Reid coaching tree, so there are a lot of similarities there. So yeah, I know I'm saying so a lot here. I am having to redo this on the fly. Anyway, I guess you could also make this about the battle between the two Kelsey brothers, which means now I just want Eagles center Jason Kelly to score a touchdown. Now, I do think the Eagles' strength actually lies in the fact that they do have an offense that's quite variable, for lack of a better term. I mean, there's a lot of variety to the offense. The fact of the matter is, I do think this is probably the strongest rushing attack the Chiefs have faced all season. And the fact of the matter is, the Chiefs' defense is geared more towards blitzing and stopping the passing attack than it is anything else. So if the Eagles can run the ball very well, it'll set up play action, and it'll allow for more of a ball-controlled game management game that'll keep the ball out of the hands of a high-powered Chiefs offense. Well, I say high-powered Chiefs offense again, like I've said the last few times, they're a bit more in game management mode right now. And again, they don't really seem to have a deep threat at wide receiver outside of Valdez Scantling, and even then, he's not that much of a deep threat receiver. He's not Tyreek Hill. which means, once again, the key to the Chiefs' defense is probably going to be tight end Travis Kelce. And also the rushing attack with McKinnon and Pacheco, but admittedly the Chiefs really haven't gotten to that in the last few games that much. So, again, it could be an asset to them if they can actually utilize it and change on the fly if they can, but the problem is I don't know if that's going to happen. Added to that, throughout the latter part of the season, the Chiefs have really struggled at scoring touchdowns in the second half. I think, they just don't put up that many points. They've been putting up a lot of field goals. In fact, in the playoffs, I think they've only had one second half touchdown. Now, granted, injuries probably played a bit of a role in that, but if something like that happens again, they could be in real trouble against the Eagles. And yes, I do feel like the Eagles' defense is more than capable of holding the Chiefs in check. In fact, I'm having flashbacks to Super Bowl 55, where the Bucs defense managed to do that a lot. They took out the Chiefs' passing attack, and the Chiefs didn't want to adjust and try running the ball at all. They just kept spamming pass play after pass play after pass play and hoping that would work, and it just didn't. Meanwhile, the Bucs ball controlled on offense. They ran the ball, they ate up the clock, and next thing you know, it was 38-9. Now, I'm not saying the game is going to be a blowout of that measure, but it very well could turn into one if the Chiefs aren't willing to adjust if need be. And right now, they just haven't shown me the ability to adjust if need be. So yeah, I don't think the Chiefs are going to win this game. I think the Eagles are going to win this rather handily. It might not be a total blowout, but it might be double digits, and I'm picking Philadelphia to win the Super Bowl.
How do birds fly? Where do zebras get their stripes? How can one sleepy fella ask so many questions?
Come on, now it's our time. I made some General Foods International coffee.
A touch of orange.
It's orange cappuccino. I'm having Swiss mocha. I love that chocolate taste. By the way, where do zebras get their stripes?
Please, no more questions.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
With General Foods International coffees.
The masked racing team is here.
Wildcat to Meteor, come back.
Roger, Wildcat.
I've spotted the Venom Buzzard, and I'm in pursuit.
On my way, Clutch.
Looks like company, Max. Buzzard, detach. Wildcat convert, trouble ahead.
Coming soon, Wildcat, Buzzard, and Meteor each sold separately.
Meteor closing.
You're outnumbered, Mask. Meteor, release. Time to change the odds.
Mask. Reillusion is the ultimate weapon.
Hello there. I'm Mr. Delicious. Did you know the value menu at Rack's features lots of adult-sized delectables for only 99 cents? That's right, and that's fortunate. You see, Mr. Delicious is, well, a little overextended. Perhaps the Rack's executives aren't paying him enough to compromise his integrity. On the other hand, you can't eat integrity, but you certainly can eat a hearty roast beef sandwich for 99 cents. Tickety-dee.
Okay, so here's where we start looking on what lies down the road ahead here, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's not so much a future of the channel. I mean, obviously, there'll still be movie and comic and wrestling reviews, and those will still be there. But again, we're not going to be doing Madden videos every week because there won't be anything to really cover. And no, I'm not going to cover the USFL or the XFL. There's just not really enough time or interest in that. Now, a couple of years ago, I did do a special release when the NFL announced its 2021 schedule for the regular season, and then, I could maybe do something like that again, or, cover the NFL draft, so there might be some special videos there, but yeah, it'll probably just be waiting until the next Madden video game comes out, and at some point, too, I will probably wind up expanding into college football coverage, but I believe NCAA football isn't coming back until 2024, so, at least last time I checked, it was going to be NCAA 25 or whatever, and then for the 24th season. Yeah, that weird thing where they do the next year for the season it's currently in or whatever. Or when they expand the college football playoff, I'm guessing is probably when they'll do it so they can keep track of things better. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have ideas for content. In fact, there's an idea I've been kicking around ever since 2015 and 2016, which is the idea of doing wrestling video game coverage. Like, do a little fun eFed type thing. The only problem is when I originally had the idea, I just really didn't have access to good capture technology. I mean, the one time I tried to buy a PVR, it really didn't work at all. So, yeah, it just wasn't working at the time. And then years later, when I finally got an Xbox One, I got a copy of WWE 2K20, and yeah, I know about that, and all the problems in there, and yet, a few years have gone by, I thought, maybe I could try something again, and it just kind of looks like this now. I swear, it never ran this slow before. It's just, I popped it in a couple weeks ago to see how things were playing out, and yeah, this is kind of what I got here. It's just really herky-jerky and slow. So yeah, I would probably need to wait until getting another video game. So I intended to wait until the AEW Fight Forever game got released because I thought that would fix a lot of the problems with recent WWE games I've been having. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. Then it just looked like it was eventually announced that it was going to come out this month at February 2023 as I'm recording this. They just announced that it's getting pushed back for like another month, and now the WWE game is going to come out before that. So maybe I'm better off just waiting for that to come out and getting that and seeing if that's fixed much. I mean, I've heard some pretty decent things about WWE 2K22, so maybe 2K23 will be better. I mean, I could put up with some of the glitches here and there, but my big problem with WWE 2K20 was that it was just constantly freezing up all the time. Like, I don't know if it's just because I took so long to put in all my creative characters and stuff like that. Like I said, it was going to be kind of an E-Fed type thing, doing a weekly show and then some special events and stuff like that. I'm digressing too much there. Anyway, like I said, it would just freeze up. Like, I could never do a Royal Rumble or an Elimination Chamber match or anything. It would just go like in the middle of everything. So yeah, like I said, I could put up with it if that's the only choice I really have. Now, if I do this, it's not going to be until like April at the earliest because I have to get so much set up, and there would probably be a video further elaborating what exactly I would be doing. So again, if it comes to that, that's what will happen. But right now, that would be a good plan for me to do if I can get to it. So yeah, that's the plan right there. So one more ad break and we'll wrap things up.
There's a new hero in town, a whirlwind of action that's positively spookhead. Yes, dare to wear the mask. From zero to hero, the mask is one lean green crime-fighting machine. He's a hard-hitting superhero as he battles the evil mask-stealing Dorian. He's a quick-draw dude with maskitude. Eye-popping, crime-stopping, or just killing time. Even Milo's putting a bite on crime. Dare to wear the mask. Somebody stop me. Figures each sold separately.
NFL season is here, and so are official Budweiser NFL team t-shirts. Now with cases of Budweiser and Bud Light. Must be legal drinking age and overages required.
Log on to thesimpsons.com and find your favorite episodes, The Simpsons Global Fan Fest, Bart Bowl, and more. Now Homer goes for free auto work.
New tires, come on, come on.
Who are you?
The Simpsons on Fox.
Okay, so right now the plans are for the next video to be the random trade review on Luke Cage Noir. After that, it's going to be the recap and review for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Then it will be the recap and review for Elimination Chamber, and then it will be the recap and review for the final season of Animaniacs. See you all next time. Hey guys, remember that you can support my work at patreon.com/SleepyTimeForCat Productions. Also, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so that way you can be alerted to further videos.